coming up to the next question. Did the Red Cross steal donations in Texas empowered by an Obama-era executive order? Alright, looks like I'm mad at Obama. Well, thank God he's not president anymore, so. Alright, let's talk more about that, guys. Hey, what's up, my fellow YouTubers? PCGamingDude here, and today, we're obviously going to be talking about another fake news topic. So, alright, today's topic, like I said, is if you read the title, it says, did the Red Cross donations steal donations in Texas? That's just basically what the title is. If you read the title before watching this video, which of course most of you guys should have, because, well, in other words, how would you even watch the video? Well, you have to know the title. So, alright, so, anyway, before we actually get started with today's YouTube video, please don't forget to subscribe to PCGamingDude for incredibly awesome videos every day. Alright, I repeat, every day. The reason I haven't been making YouTube videos so far is that if you check out my previous video, which is my new video editing software, I will talk to you guys about the future editing software, and then hopefully tomorrow, September the 24th, I will show you guys around my new video editing software and what will happen to it. So, all that will be tomorrow. But, anyway, let's go into this more of this intro, last parts of the intro thing, you know. Shall we? So, alright, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Mostly make sure that you guys do that. And don't forget to support me on my social media via the links down below. You know, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, you get the game via the links down below. Without further ado, let's get started. So, first off, whenever we say, did the Red Cross steal donations in Texas, who we're supposed to blame for creating this crap? Well, Facebook. So, anyway, it says here, a viral Facebook video contains false and unproven claims about the humanitarian organization's actions in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey, which most people are still talking about now these days. You understand that? I mean, Hurricane Harvey is just as bad as Hurricane Irma, except Hurricane Irma is stronger, and yet Hurricane Maria is even stronger, so I guess we should be worried about Maria more since he's still out there, and we should be getting off of Hurricane Harvey and Irma. I mean, those things are gone. But they'll never be gone, unfortunately, guys. I just want to let you know, if you're still hearing stuff about Hurricane Harvey and Irma, well, you better pray to God, it better be out of here, because, well, yeah, I mean, unless if you're in Florida. So, alright, so here's the claim, just for you guys. In September 2017, the Red Cross still donated items from churches in Houston, Texas, and then sold some of the items, and then burnt the others, which is all under the protection of a 2012 executive order. Alright, 1. Red Cross, if you're seriously doing this, Donald Trump should be making the decisions, not the Obama administration. I repeat, Donald Trump should have got rid of that executive order. But, whatever, I mean, they're still doing it. But, I want to let you know, if the Red Cross you think are stealing donations from Texas, it's absolutely false. Mostly false. Because, well, we got the other stuff. We're going to either determine it's true or never even figured out yet. So, let's talk about what's false. Alright, shall we do that? So, what's false is that the 2012 executive order does not authorize the government to seize private property and does not apply to the Red Cross at all. So, I just want to repeat, the 2012 executive order does not authorize the government to seize private property, which of course, nobody's property wants to be seized over, unless if you're doing a federal crime or something. And, well, that does not apply to the Red Cross at all. It applies to some other useless junk. However, let's talk about what's undetermined, not what's true, what's undetermined. Because, well, unfortunately, there's not a what's true. We gotta figure out what is determined here, what is the undetermined before we can figure out if this is all false or just a mixture, right? So, what's undetermined is that there is absolutely no evidence to support or definitely disprove claims that the Red Cross stole, sold, or burned donated items. You would have to make sure you have some evidence if you're going to say that the Red Cross stole donations and burned them up in Texas? Well, you have to have some evidence to make sure. Real evidence, like from news sites, other than fake news sites, you know? So, alright, let's go for that. Let's go into the origin, shall we do that? So, anyway, on Thursday, September the 7th, Facebook user Gina Nilms broadcasted a live video in which he claimed that Obama-era executive order allowed the Red Cross to steal donated items from churches in Houston, Texas, in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. So, I'm going to say all this. This is quote. The Red Cross threatened the pastors, threatened the priest, and threatened others. They began to steal. I said it. And yes, I said it. The Red Cross was physically taking these donations from the doorsteps of these churches and putting them into their trucks. The Red Cross came to the church with volunteers and began to steal the donations. The Red Cross were stealing from people who literally had nothing, and they were protected by Executive Order 13,603. They were protected by Barack Obama, who signed this executive order. Quote. Now, Nilms earlier described that executive order in this way. Quote, Obama claimed authority under the Defensive Protection Act of 1950, a Korean War era statute that it gives government power to marshal whatever resources they want. Quote. So, this description is similar to the language used in an August 26, 2015 article on the Natural News website, which reported falsely that the executive order had the effect of nationalizing the supply of food in the United States. It also bears significant resemblance to the language often used by the sovereign citizen movement. In her Facebook video, Gina Nilms also claims that the Red Cross had taken the donated items it had purportedly stolen back to its set-up shelter in Houston, before sorting through them for items it could sell for profit, and burning the remaining donations in dumpsters. So, quote, case after case after case of water, and they turned around and sold the water for $1.25 a piece. What they could make a profit off of, they kept. What they could not make a profit off of, they decided to put into these dumpsters, and they were burning your donations. Quote. Now, Nilms also encouraged viewers to run the Red Cross out of Texas. Her central claim that the Red Cross stole donations in Houston and sold some for profit, while burning others, it's not supported by any evidence at all. The Red Cross unequivocally denies it. Right? We could also find no evidence to support Gina Nilms' claim that the Red Cross had threatened clergy members or anyone else during the alleged episode. They claim that the Red Cross was authorized to confiscate property by an Obama-era executive order, however, is entirely false. Alright, we said, apparently the people at Snopes had sent Nilms a series of questions seeking to establish whether she had personally witnessed the events she described in her video, requested any evidence that might support her claims, included the names of the churches involved, and asking her to contact the people at Snopes to any other person who might be able to provide such evidence. Apparently the people at Snopes did not receive a response. Nilms has also repeatedly stated in several Facebook videos that she has photographs and videos which would prove that her claims about the Red Cross are absolutely true, but has so far not provided these photographs and videos. The Red Cross released a statement addressing the matter. So, quote, this is most definitely not an accurate claim, and we have asked Ms. Nilms to share any details, locations of these churches, or names of anyone involved in her assertion, and she has failed to do so. Alright, and then we continue on later on in the statement. As a humanitarian organization, we vehemently deny stealing anything to support our work. Very often, local churches and organizations collect donated items on behalf of our relief efforts and then pass them on to the Red Cross. As an organizational policy, we do not sell or burn donated items. I repeat that. We do not sell or burn donated items. At times, donations are soiled or spoiled, in which case they are discarded. We also do not accept donations of non-palletized or non-bulk food items, and in those cases, we partner with other local organizations to help us process and distribute those donations. Consequently, we find it highly objectionable that Ms. Nelms had made this claim. Quote. A spokesperson had also said, the Red Cross has so far been unable to validate the claim that someone from the organization had threatened clergy members and others outside a church or churches in Houston. So, quote, with nearly 200 shelters open at the height of this response, without any confirmation or detail from Ms. Nelms, we have no idea who or what she's referred to. I can say that we have not and do not threaten people, whether pastors or residents of our shelters. Quote. Executive Order 13,603, or Executive Order 13,603, was signed by President Barack Obama on March 16, 2012. It was an update to previous versions of a similar order signed by several presidents in earlier decades, most recently by Bill Clinton back in the year 1994. Alright, contrary to Nelm's claim, it does not empower the government to marshal whatever resources they want. The order essentially mandates that cabinet secretaries and federal agency heads should periodically assess the readiness of the United States industry and technological capacity to respond efficiently to threats to national security. Its provisions can be read on the links down below. Alright, I'll provide the website where I got the sources via the links down below, as of obvious. The order does not authorize the federal government to seize private property. Furthermore, the Red Cross is not part of the federal government anyway. It's a non-profit humanitarian organization, not a federal agency. So, even if EO 13,603 did authorize the government to seize property, it would not authorize the Red Cross to seize property. This component of Gina Nelms' claim is therefore wildly false. Alright, I repeat, wildly false. And appears to be based on a fundamental misunderstanding of what the Red Cross is and how it operates. So, really, I want to warn you, for those people who want to create fake news, don't. Make sure you have some evidence, 1, and 2, make sure you know what an organization is before you just start ranting on them. So, just want to make sure you guys know that. So, yeah. Or, how about this? 3, don't create fake news. Create videos that explain what's true behind the news and uncover the facts behind it. That's what most people should be doing by now. But, anyway, that's pretty much about it. So, like I said, that's 100% pretty much the end of the video. So, hopefully you like this fake news topic. Hopefully I covered everything that you need to know. Alright, and as always, make sure that you subscribe to PCGamingDude for incredibly awesome fake news videos, Minecraft tutorials, everything that you want every day. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to make sure that you stay tuned tomorrow, September the 24th, for, well, of course, the new video editing software. I'm going to show you around it, all that good stuff. Just make sure that you check out my social media via the links down below. I'll post Instagram pictures, all that good stuff, everything on the social media, because you know me, I like social media. So, alright guys, that's pretty much about it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.